So welcome to class. You can get seated. Get in a position that's comfortable for you. So I suggest two different positions. If there's another position, great. One you can try is just cross-legged. Another one, if you feel any pressure in your low back, if this is too much for you, you can just try putting your legs out in front, knees bent. And if that eases the low back pain, great, you can stay just like this. And if you want to bring your legs out any further till it feels comfortable and like a little bit of a stretch, you can leave your legs as is right there. So pick a comfortable position right there. And as we do our warm up, you can actually switch between the two. So just keep that in mind. And I'd like to just give you the option as well throughout our practice. If at any time you need a break, you don't need to wait for me to tell you, go into a resting pose. If at any time you need to go into a resting pose, child's pose is always a good one. So spread your knees wide and bring your toes together. And then start to walk your hands in front and bring your bum back and still until it starts to feel comfortable. And just take some deep breaths. That can be a resting pose at any time in your practice. As for props, I mentioned you can bring blocks today, so one block or two. If you don't have blocks at home, another thing you can use is just a glass or like a water bottle or two as a prop. So those are optional props for you to have for today. And then other than that, today is a Christmas themed yoga, so I really hope you like it. I know I have fun preparing it and practicing it, so yeah, I hope you enjoy it too. So get comfortable, sit up tall, roll your shoulders back, and I invite you to close your eyes. Bring your chin a little bit closer into your body and try to think of lengthening your spine. If your spine was a rope, think of lengthening it up, pulling that rope up. Take a breath in and take a breath out. At your own pace, take a few breaths in and out, getting in tune with your body and how you're feeling today. Relax any parts of your body that are feeling tense. If there was any stress getting to your mat today, let that go. And start to lengthen the exhales. Now imagine with me, it is a calm winter's day. There was a fresh snowfall the night before, and you decide to go on a winter's walk. You're all dressed up in some winter boots that are nice and cozy and snug. You put on some ski pants. Your winter's coat is a longer one. It covers your bum. You have mittens on. And your neck is wrapped up too, as well as a toque over your head. As you set off on your winter's walk, you feel the snow start to crunch down with every step on this fresh snowfall. You breathe in this fresh winter's air. And you start to notice a snowflake fall and hit your cheek gently. And it starts to slowly melt on that cheek. You gaze up to see the snow gently falling down from the sky. You decide to take off one mitten, raise your palm up to feel the snowflakes fall. Each snowflake unique. Now continue to picture those snowflakes falling and open your eyes up. And as those snowflakes fall, drop your head to one side and feel those snowflakes fall on your neck and on your shoulder. And imagine the tension releasing in that place that is tight. Take a breath in, and on the breath out, start to roll your head forward to the front. Stop it in the middle. And again, picture those snowflakes falling and that tension releasing as those snowflakes melt. Continue to roll your head over to the other side. And that tension starts releasing on that other side, the neck and the shoulder. Now start to roll back and forth at your own pace. And if you feel an extra part of tension, you can stop there, pause, and then continue to move back and forth. But we know if we feel an extra point of tension, we need a little bit of an extra stretch there. When you're ready, come back to center. And raise your head up. Bring your hands in front of you, pointing towards the front of the room. And then crisscross them. And then point them towards the ceiling. And then crisscross again. If you feel the stretch already, you can leave it there. Or you can grasp each hand like you're giving yourself a high five. From there, you can move your hands up and down and feel if you see a certain point of tension on your shoulders or between the shoulder blades. You can also try to put your hands forward about an inch to increase the stretch. Or you can leave your hands where they are. You can bring it back. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Bring it back and slowly unravel. Bring your hands back out. And then bring them behind your shoulders and stretch out the chest. Keep your chin close to your chest. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Bring your hands back out front. And then switch which hand goes underneath. Bring them up to the ceiling. And then again, crisscross. Give a high five. You can leave it there. And then go up and down at your own pace. And if you'd like, you can go forward about an inch. There's a certain point of tension, you can pause there. And take an extra breath in. Don't hold your breath. Come back to center. Slowly release and unravel and take your hands behind you, opening the chest and keeping the chin in towards the chest. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Place your hands on either side of you and then raise a hand over your head for a nice side body stretch. And imagine your back was against the wall. So your chest is nice and open, your back is against the wall. Take a breath in. On that breath out, come to the other side. Raise your other hand up. And keep that chest open. And keep your head from dropping. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Come back to center. Roll those shoulders. If your legs are crossed, leave them there. If they're in front of you, that's good too. So from whichever way you're facing, just start to move your upper body forward until you can feel a stretch in the hips or in the hamstrings. Take a breath in and take a breath out. As you take a breath in, picture your upper body lengthening. And as you take a breath out, just let your body release and deepen in this stretch. Come back up. And if your legs are crossed, switch which leg is in front. And then again, straight back, shoulders back, and start to move your body forward a little bit again. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Move back. And then move your legs to the side and start to walk your hands to the front and come into a tabletop position. And with your hands, spread your fingers wide and have your shoulders above your hands and your knees below your hips. spread wide. Relax your feet. Nice straight back. Take a breath in. Let your belly drop and your hips rise, your head rise. Take a breath out and let the hip come in and let your head drop and make a hill with your spine. Go back and forth at your own pace, moving the spine up and down. And also move your hips side to side. You might hear some cracks or some sounds. That's totally normal. You can also go back and forward. You can start to stretch the wrists as well. Just be gentle with the wrist stretches. Have a gentle bend in the elbows too. And at the front as well. You move side to side. Or move in little circles. Do a few one way and then go back the other way. Going to warm up our whole body. And come back and sit on your bum. Stretch the wrists a little bit more. Place your hands together. And then put a little bit pressure into each hand. Take a breath in. And then place both hands. Start to rock them forward. And then rock them back. Getting some mobility and movement going. Slowly, you can start to move one hand towards one side. You may start to feel this in your elbow. That's normal. And then start to move the other way. Just warming up the whole body. Just back and forth. Good. Now, walking to the hands on the ground, going to the front of the mat, lift your feet up and bring your feet between your hands, bending the knees, then rise your body up to standing, coming to your mountain. Roll your shoulders back. Good. Now let's rise those hands up. Bring them together. Come into prayer. From there, bend all the way down to the ground. Bend those knees as much as you need to release any low back pressure. Then bring your left foot back, going into a lunge. You can stay in that high lunge, or you can go into low lunge, up to you. From there, stay here. You can use your blocks if you'd like. Be in that lunge, or flex your leg muscles. Keep your legs engaged and pelvis engaged, core engaged, and rise your arms up. Relax your shoulders down. Take a breath in and a breath out. From there, release your hands down. You just place the blocks aside the mat. And then bring your front leg back into a plank position, pause there. And then you can go all the way down from plank or bring your knees down and then lower your body with your elbows into the body down to the ground. Good. From here, onto baby cobra, hugging your belly in, and gently rising your upper body up. Good. Lower your body down. Put your feet back on the mat. Go onto all fours. Hands spread wide with the fingers. And then push your body back. A nice straight line between your hands and your butt. And then a nice bend in the knees to avoid that low back pressure. And your heels can be off the ground. Bring your left foot forward. Might take a few steps, that's okay. And from here, lunge again. You can stay in, you can go to a low lunge or stay here, or you can use your blocks again. Hug in the belly, hug in the pelvis, rise your arms up. Relax the shoulders down. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Lower back down with the blocks. Bring the front leg back. Go into your down dog. And then walk out those legs. You can pedal them out. First few down dogs, you like to stretch it out. This can be a tight stretch. Okay, then walk those legs to the front of the mat. And then bend your legs and rise all the way up to standing and prayer pose. And relax your arms down to mountain. Great work. From there, we're going to get ready for a snowball fight. So move back in your mat a little bit. And we're going to go into a toe squat. So have your feet about hip width distance apart. And then get down to the ground. And then your knees are going to go down to the ground and your toes are going to stay bent forward. You can see like that. So your toes are going to be stretching. It's a nice stretch for them. So imagine you're getting ready for your snowball fight. We're going to make 6 snowballs as we're stretching. So we're going to bend forward and we're going to put the snow together. We got one snowball, hug your belly in, and we're going to twist to one side, plant it down. Good. And then we're going to go forward. We're going to make another snowball, number 2. Hug your belly in, and we're going to twist to the other side. 2. Good. We're going to go forward. Make number 3. Bring it up. Hug your belly in, and twist to the other side. Number 3. Okay. Go forward. Make another snowball. Here's number 4. Hug your belly in and twist. Good. And make number 5. Pop it together. Nice and round. All right. And twist. Okay, one more. Grab it. And twist. Okay. And then go forward and release. Okay, hopefully you got a nice stretch in your feet. Okay, so on either side of us, we have 3 snowballs. So from there, we're going to go onto our hands and we're going to go into a lunge. So bring one leg forward, other leg back. We're going to prop ourselves up. And then we're going to twist. Grab a snowball from one side. Okay. Hug your belly in. And we're going to throw the snowball. Go. go down low to a low lunge. Stretch it out. Take a breath in. Feel that nice stretch in the groin. Oh no, someone's throwing a snowball. Duck! Okay, good. And then go forward. Okay, we're going to switch which way we're throwing. So go the opposite leg back. Okay. And then we're going to grab a snowball from the other side. So twist, hug your belly in, twist, and ready to throw, and throw. And then go down into low lunge. Oh, somebody's throwing one. Duck. Okay, feel that stretch. Duck. Take a breath in. All right, and go forward. Okay, we're going to be switching again. So we have 4 more snowballs. Okay, lunge on the other side. Good. So pelvis forward, belly in, and twist. Grab a snowball and throw and duck. Okay, good. Now let's go forward. Okay, we got 3 more left. All right. Go back the other way. Ready, grab it from this side. And ready, hug your belly in, pelvis forward, and twist, and throw. Whoosh. Oh, yeah, we really got some of that time. Okay, moving forward. 2 left. Ready? Go back. Hug that belly in, pelvis forward, and twist. Okay, there's someone over there. And throw. And duck. Feel that stretch if you need to. It's probably getting deeper, so move that body back a little bit. Make sure your knee is above that heel. Breathe it out. We have 1 more to throw. We got this. We have 1 more person to get. We can win this fight. Okay, ready? Step forward. And step it back. And bring that pelvis in. Core in and twist. And it's over there. Ready? Throw! Duck! And we got it! And come to the floor. Come to your belly. Roll over. And make a snow angel. Whee! Whee! And breathe it out and in. Good work. All right. Now from there, you can go to your side and then come up, or you can bring your legs in and start to roll up. Roll and come all the way up. Up to you. All right. So next, we're actually going to go and we're going to be, take a water break. Just a sec. But we're going to do some of Santa's work. We're going to be in his sleigh. All right. When you're ready, come onto your bum, middle of your mat. Okay, and then engage your core, bring your legs up, and then toes facing the wall. And then we're going to go, oh, 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 Merry Christmas. And then we look down, where's our next house? And then we're going to twist. Ready? 6, 5, go up a little bit and we're gonna go tobogganing. And then we're gonna go back up beside the sleigh. Okay, ready? Start from the other side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then tobogganing. And back up. Okay, ready? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Good job. All that tobogganing and you got Santa's sleigh. Take a breath. Bring your arms over your head and just do a long body stretch. Take a few breaths. Okay, we're going to make another snow angel. This time you have two options. So you can do it straight on the ground, or you can rise your body up a little bit off the ground. So you can bring your legs off the ground and then do a snow angel off the ground, engaging your core here. A few times. And then you can come up and then take a look at your snow angel. Great. Good work. All right. So next, on Christmas Eve, so Santa's done his driving on the sleigh. But on Christmas Eve, Santa has lots of other work to do. He has to go inside the houses and he has to deliver gifts. He has to put them under the tree. So he has to do lots of squatting. So when you're ready, get on both legs and stand up. And we're going to do some squats. Okay, so spread your legs as wide as you'd like so they can be hip width apart or wider, up to you. And get ready for some squats. So make sure you can still see your toes when you go down. So knees just kind of above the heels. And you can have your hands kind of together when you go down. Ready? Let's do 10. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, now this time, Santa thinks he can hear some kids coming down. He has to look behind them to see. Oh no, is someone coming? Okay, so he's going to be twisting. We're going to go down and twist. Now let's do another 10. Ready? Twist. Twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's do a forward fold. So bend your knees a little bit and move your body forward. Stretch it out. You can leave it like that. And then shake your head yes. Nod your head no. And you can hold your elbows if you'd like and shake back and forth. Or if you'd like, you can go into child's pose. Take a break that way. Just take a few breaths here. Okay, and then stand up when you're ready. Good job. So this time, Santa has delivered some gifts under the tree. Now he's going to be sitting down in a chair and eating some cookies and drinking some milk. So, you ready? You can have your hands together and sit back in your chair so you can still see your feet. And glug, 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 glug. Yum, 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 yum. You may move around a little bit, that's okay. Yum, 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 yum. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Also shake it out with your feet. What do you think? One more time? Should he eat a few more cookies? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Okay, it's gonna eat a few more cookies. Okay, so spread your legs about hip width distance apart, and then sit back down in that chair and chomp, 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 chomp. Go, 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 go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bending forward, bend those knees. Release any pressure in that lower back. Santa's busy tonight. Take a few breaths. Okay, and stand back up when you're ready. And we're going to be going into tree and into star. So for this one, it requires a lot of balance. So if you feel a little bit unsteady, another thing you can do is have a chair right beside you and just like do this balancing pose while holding on to the edge of a chair. But I will walk you through just doing it on your own too. So stand up tall, roll your shoulders back. And picture, keep in mind there's 3 points, important points of the foot. There's the heel, there's the big toe ball mound, and the pinky toe ball mound. You can actually, I encourage you to actually lift the toes off the ground and keep in mind those 3 points of the foot. And another thing you can do is actually test out kind of being on 2 points, and that doesn't feel sturdy, right? So try to be on those 3 points, and then you can release those toes down. But don't dig those toes into the earth. Just keep those 3 points in mind. So you have those 3 points of the foot, and then engaging the quads. And with those hips, we want to keep them level with the ground. We don't want one sinking when we lift it up. We want to keep them up and level with the earth. We want to engage the core and have those shoulders back. Another important thing is to pick a point in front of you on the wall or whatever's in front of you and just keep gazing at that. So keeping those things in mind, you can also place your hands in front of you, kind of push them together, then rise one foot up. Place it somewhere between the ankle and the knee, not on the knee, and push that foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. Great. Take a breath in, and on the breath out, feels a lot stronger. Good. Now from there, your tree got into a star. So kick out, release, you look like a beautiful star, and then come back into your tree. on top of the tree is a beautiful star. Just bring all those body parts out and keep all those muscles engaged. And come back into your tree and release and shake it out. Good. Shake it out. You can also do a forward fold here. That feels good. Take a breath out. And when you're in that stretch, it's so easy to hold your breath, but try to release the breath and take those breaths in and out. But there's so many things to focus on when you're learning. Great work. So when you're ready, bring those feet beside each other again. Engage those quads. Engage the core. Roll the shoulders back. Bring those hands together. You can kind of push them together. And then raise the opposite foot up. And push it into the calf into the foot. Breathe in. And just lengthen that breath out. And have that point in front of you that you're looking at. And if you fall, that's okay. Laugh it off. Just bring it back up when you're ready. Okay, so you're in your tree. Now come into your star. Come back into your tree. And remember those hips. Keep them level with the ground. Come back into your star. Good. And then your tree. And then you're kind of bringing it you're against a wall. Back against the wall. And another star. And then tree. And then onto the ground. Shake it out. What? Good job. All right. Do a forward fold. Maybe come into child's pose. You can start to wind down. Lengthen those knees out. Come forward. Start to relax and cool down the body. I hope you've been enjoying your Christmas yoga today. Now let's walk that child's pose out to one side and stretch out the side body. See how that feels. Lengthening the breaths in and out. Pay attention to how your body's feeling. Moving to the other side. Was there a certain pose that was more difficult than you expected today? Or was there a certain pose that was easier than you expected today? Yeah, it can really be surprising each time we get on the mat. What can be different in a given day or how much we improve. You can come back up and then with your legs up, hands in front of you, kind of walk them out a little bit more. And then bring one hand up and underneath the armpit. and relaxing in a twist. You can stay like this, or with the arm that's in front, facing the front of the room, you can bring it up and place it on your lower back, giving your lower back a deeper stretch. Up to you. Take a breath in and a breath out. Releasing that hand off the lower back and placing it in front of you. Unthreading the needle and placing the opposite hand underneath. Taking a breath in. And if you did so on the other side, placing the hand that's in front of your head, behind you on your lower back. Taking a breath in and a breath out. Placing the hand that was on your lower back in front of you. Unthreading the needle. And then walking your hands to the side and bringing your feet in front of you. Going into a butterfly pose. So feet together and toes touching. Relax into this pose. Don't place pressure on the knees. Just relax. If you want any extra stretch at all, do so kind of in the groin with your hands or with the elbows. Just a gentle pressure. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. From there, let's bring our legs wide. You can go on the side of your mat to do so. And bring your toes towards your body. This can be enough of a stretch in itself, so you can just stay in this position, or you can start to bring your hands forward and walk your body forward with a straight back. This is another position where you can use your block to hold on to or kind of prop yourself up. You take a breath in and take a breath out. Walk it back. Bring one leg in, kind of like a V. And then bring your hand the same side as the leg is stretched straight beside you. And then go on the side and bring your other hand over your head, stretching again your side body. Taking a breath in, taking a breath out. Keeping your head straight, still in line with your spine. Releasing. And then curving your whole upper body towards that straight leg and start to walk your body towards that leg. Taking a breath in, taking a breath out. Letting your body relax and cool down. Stepping back. Going to the other leg, bringing the other leg out and bringing the other leg in. Bring your hand along the leg that is out, straightening your upper body, and bring the opposite arm up overhead, stretching that side body and lower back. Taking a breath in. Releasing any tension, especially on the out breath, lengthening the breath, slowing down, releasing the stretch, twisting that upper body towards the straight leg and walking your body towards it. Taking a breath in. Releasing. Walking back up. Coming onto your back, lying down. Bring both legs in. You can bring them in together or you can widen them and just see what feels better. You can also move your body side to side. If you have your legs wide, you can also bring your feet closer to you into a happy baby pose. Taking a breath in and a breath out. See what feels good. Bring your feet back together. Straighten the legs. Bring one leg in, bent, and hug it into your body as you have your knees tilted towards your body. Take a breath in and a breath out. Bring that knee towards the inside of your body and feel that stretch in the hip, in the bum. And then open that stretch up. The other side. Get back to center and then down and switch legs. So hug that leg that's bent. Bring it to the inside of the body, just as much as you start to feel the stretch. Let your body release any tension. Appreciate the work you did on your body today. Open that stretch to the outside. As we come closer to the holidays, hope you're looking forward to all the time with family and friends. Bring that leg back to the center, release it down. From here, you can have straight legs, or you can have a slight bend in your legs and put a block underneath the knees or a pillow, whatever is most comfortable for you. And then just move the bum around so you get the most comfortable position here. Place your palms up. And get in tune with your breath. take a breath in, take a breath out. At the beginning of today, we pictured a calm winter's day. Picture now that the day has shifted. It's the evening, and it's a cool winter's night. The wind has picked up, and you've decided to stay inside and warm up. You sit down on the couch and sit by the fire. You snuggle up with some long socks that have been knitted and gifted to you by a friend. On top of that, you wear some slippers. You get into your most comfortable pants, maybe some sweatpants that are nice and loose, and inside a cozy material. You wear a long shirt. It has a soft fabric. You have a blanket on top of the sofa. And you've made your favorite hot drink to sit on the sofa in front of the fire. You gaze at the fire. A lot of yellow, a little bit of orange, and the tiniest bit of blue sparks. You hear the crackling of the fire. The flames move. They are bright. They move from large flames to a little bit smaller. As you gaze at this fire, it is very calming. It's very peaceful. You take a sip of your hot drink in your favorite mug. You feel the steam run off that drink. And go down your tongue and your throat. You set down your mug. You lay down on a pillow on the couch and close your eyes. You hear the crackling, the fire, and you realize you've dozed off. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes and realize it's time to go to your own bed. You roll to one side of the sofa, come to seated. And then you start to open your eyes and come to the present moment.